Hi team, Uwe Jacobs, property friends. Well, another trip, another dollar. You can see I'm still at the beaches behind me. Now that's a background anyway. And it needs a bit of a ironing, doesn't it? Life doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so I have finished another trip to Far North Queensland. Starting off in Townsville and going to Bowen, then to Cairns. So I wanted to provide the summary and the outcomes of that trip. One, as I always say, it is really, really important when you want to be in a market to be in the market. All the research in the world is no good if it's not backed up by an on-site visit, in my view. Now, having said that, so we went into Townsville first. Market is very tight, multiple applications on properties, rental vacancy under 1%, rent is going up, median value is going up. Great scenario, for sure. We launched our first national disability insurance scheme, specialist disability accommodation, our NDIS SDA home. Great success. Really, really happy with that. We now have 3 providers, not 1, not 2, 3 providers that are interested in the house and that also want us for further houses. So that's a great scenario. That's a great outcome. Really, really happy with that. It just proves the point that when you do things right, that gets recognized in the market. The second and third provider, especially, that didn't know our build form, that didn't know what we were doing, that didn't know our design, were absolutely blown away by us building the way that we have, with an extra lounge room, with oversized bedrooms, and with plenty of fit out, be that the PowerPoints, be that all the other stuff that we've done, be that the complete Cat6 cabling. So we've got data cable going through the entire house. Every single bedroom has got a data access with a patch panel in the garage, so you can completely hook the house up, which is a lot of fun. And you know, it just makes sense. It's relatively little money to do that at the time when you build it, and you future-proof the house. If you ever want to put an automation system in there to pull up the blinds, voice-driven, voice-activated, to open doors, voice-activated, you can do all of that. It just makes sense in my view. And those additions were certainly recognized by the supported independent living providers. We have a couple of people identified that we are checking out at the moment, so I have no doubt that tenants will go in there very soon. So Townsville, good success, everything going okay. Bowen went and had discussions with builders and also checked out our own home. We will have a tenant changeover. We're raising the rent by $30 a week. And I have no doubt that we'll find tenants quite easily. The builders in Bowen are hard to find. We've had discussions with 3, so we are starting building again in Bowen. It's looking good. I think by the time that the build will be finished in 8 to 12 months, it will be just the right time for tenancy over there. There are a stack of people going into Bowen, as in work. There are 50, yes, that's right, 50 train drivers alone required for the newly built, by then newly built train connection to Abbott Point to get the call from the Carmichael mine into Abbott Point. So everything going well there. Then we went to Cairns. Now that's a market that I really like. And that is reflected in, we organized 4 house and land packages over there. Again, multiple applications for rental houses on every house. We again have actually a break lease there. The young couple that has rented our house unfortunately split up. She's going back to Brisbane. Doesn't all matter, but anyway, it's a break lease, and we are refloating the house at $40 a week more. So rent is going up extremely well. The building market is extremely tight, and I caution everybody, prices are starting to go through the roof. The builders are busy as hell. They don't take any work on before 6 to 12 months. And if you can get a builder, they will charge you a premium, a steep premium for doing your work. And that's essentially what they say. If you want me to do anything now, you're going to pay through the nose for it. So that's not the way that I like to do business. We have a builder tied up. This is the strength of long-term relationships. So that certainly makes sense. And we have 1 block of land in Edmonton that I think is $30,000 on the market. This is not financial advice. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, the usual statements and overriders. But I'm quite comfortable that that block of land at over 800 square meters in Edmonton, that's quite unusual. It qualifies for a duplex. We've designed a duplex for it. So that will be a very nice income, and everything is set up in that package for strata titling. Even the council costs are included. So all you got to do is, once it's finished, put the strata through, get a surveyor, put the strata through, for very minimal cost, I would think, for under $5,000. You then have 2 dwellings that are strata titled. That immediately would have to be another $30,000 worth of uplift. So that package has got, in my view, again, no financial advice, do your own research, $60,000 in it. And that's what I love doing. Build equity in, manufacture equity. And that then can be used with a bit of capital growth that sure as hell is going to come in Cairns, simply on the back of the price rises that are happening in the building industry. So that's 60,000 plus, let's say, I don't know, 10% capital growth. You work it out yourself. That certainly gives you the way to jump into the next one. And that's what our system is built for. I generally say under 3 properties, you don't really make a difference to your life. And whether it's being financially independent, whether it is to have your retirement looked after, or whether you want to leave a legacy. You don't do that with 1 house. You need at least 3. Anyway, be that as it may, Gordonvale is really looking interesting as well. The duplication of the highway on the southern side, the council is suggesting that the trip from Gordonvale to the city center of Cairns will be 12 minutes, 9 to 12 minutes. Now, that is faster than getting from the back blocks of Edmonton into the city. The reason being is Edmonton is very, very congested. Mills Road is a 1-lane road with a school, several schools in between, and there's a lot of development behind it. So it's a bugger of a thing to get in and out during rush hour. Anyway, it's been a very successful trip. the deals are out there. You got to be in it to win it. And on that note, any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email or look us up on Facebook, Property Friends, on YouTube, Property Friends, on the W's, Property Friends. I'm certainly contactable. Happy to serve. Enjoy. Bye-bye.